Hey everyone, it is Mike Simpson, and you're watching Mike Simpson Paranormal on my YouTube channel. And along with Mike Simpson, my good friend James Wyrick, and we are at the historic 1912 Hoover House in Waynesboro, Pennsylvania, and we're doing a session. And what would we call this room, Jim?
What?
Any particular name for this other than the back room?
I don't think we've ever really given it a second name. Like I said, we have done several table tipping sessions back here. Several of them were very keen and intense. But it's been a while. I don't think we've table tipped back here for probably a year.
Wow, so we are eventually going to do that. But right now, let me go over the setup because we have quite an array of equipment. And you just heard the spirit talker say, "You are harmonious." We have the Twist Mag flashlight facing the wall, and they've already been turning that on and off. We have a small REM pod here. If they touch it, it will go off, make a noise. We have the, I'll call it the Vortex, the yes-no triangle. We also have a K2 meter, a cat toy ball, another device down here if they get close to it, and the bell, which has been going off a lot. So the stage is set. As you know, this is Jim and Mike, and as far as we know, we do not have an ancient curse, thankfully.
Hopefully not.
So Jim and I know we're not alone in the room, but we have people watching that may not understand, they may not believe in the afterlife, they may not believe the other side for some reason. So all we're asking, however you would like to communicate, we would appreciate it. We've got a lot of things that, you can communicate with. So we're curious. Jim was sharing a story before we started videoing here back 5 years or so, when it was Steve, Pam, Jim, Bob, and Jenny.
Amy.
And when they were doing the walkthrough with the realtor,
16.
Jim was in this room when he heard a voice, a male voice, saying, "Is the deal done yet?" And thankfully, the deal was done. And now 5+ years later, the Hoover House is bigger and better. And we're always excited when we get a chance to investigate here. Also, our good friend Jerry Swope is coming into the room with his audience as well. So let's see who's here with us, because we know we're not alone. So I'm the Spirit Talker. I've had... You are a harmonious, ancient curse, Amy, and 16. So I don't know. I've had Amy like several times lately, so I don't know which Amy they're talking about. Are they talking about my son, my ex's name, Amy? Wow. So is there something important that I need to know about Brandon's mom, Amy? If so, what is the message, please?
She doesn't like visitors.
Interesting. Who is she, and why doesn't she like visitors? So since we have the bell going, as far as I know, Amy's had health issues, but as far as I know, her health is good right now. So can you do me a favor? If her health is good, could you ring the bell, please? All right. If there is concerns about her health that I should know about. Okay.
Go away.
I'm not sure who is saying go away, but we just got here. Yeah, exactly. Can you do me a favor and tell us a number of how many of you are in the room with us, please?
I'm not saying. I'll let the spirits do it.
If there's at least 5 of you in the room with us, could you give us some sort of response? At least 5 of you. So once again, behind Jerry's the Twist Mag flashlight. This other light that I have on is just light.
Should
Okay.
I do, Mike?
No.
You're fine.
All right, so we got the bell ringing, and we got, for those maybe on TikTok that aren't familiar with this particular tool, it's
TikTok.
It's yes for green, red for no on the triangle. So we've gotten, so far, the bell rang. So there's at least 5 of you in this room with us, at least. We know that. Of the 5, are any of them a Hoover family member, whether it's Ira, Ella, or Eleanor? All right, so I got a green for yes. Thank you. Let's try to narrow it down. If Eleanor is in the room with us, Eleanor Hoover, could we get a sign, please?
Cat.
All right, thank you. That was the bell.
And then you're getting green yeses on.
Okay, so hi, Eleanor. So, Eleanor, we had such a blast that Jim and I were talking about it throughout the week. When we were here visiting, Eleanor, you and your father,
She
Ira.
will harm you.
Well, we don't want any of that, please, because we don't mean any harm. But you were dancing. Ira and Eleanor were dancing to the music in the Holzer Suite. We had a blast last time we were here. Do you remember that, Eleanor?
Jerry, I want to apologize. I forgot all about calling you back Thursday after our
Thank you, Eleanor.
I'm sorry. Until you called and I didn't even think. I said, oh, crap.
Jim, you're fine, buddy.
All right, so are there any other Hoover family members in the room besides Eleanor? All right, thank you. Now, I'll go over here for a second. The bell, okay? A lot of people don't understand that they call it the dead bell. There's no timer. Someone
You
or...
are admired.
Well, thank you. You are as well. Someone has to... Yes, exactly. Do that. And that was right on cue. As you see, I'm holding my phone right on the bell, and nobody's touching it that we can see. And there's no timer. So we've had nothing. This is the cat toy ball if they ever decide. Maybe I'll move this to this chair. All right. Key is trying to get it to stay in the chair without falling. So we'll set it on the ground. All right, so there it is, cat toy ball. Keep an eye on that. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to turn to Jerry and get his observation so far of who does he think may be in the room and what's going on.
Well, there's one more. 5 plus 1 is going to be 6.
And
It is the doll that's out on the bench. It's got the cross around her neck. Because I acknowledged her whenever I come up.
Do you understand?
yes, I do understand now that Jerry's explaining it. Thank you. So do we have a name?
I think her name's Mary. Stephen then would know.
Okay. So I know Mary was also the name of a nanny or housekeeper or...
Yeah, Mary was with us last weekend here.
But I don't think
I don't
that's
know
the
if it's the
same.
same
Right, we
name.
don't know.
Emily is matter of fact, I think the doll's name's Emily.
Okay. All right, you're getting a yes on the triangle. All right. So hello to Emily. Hello to Eleanor. Who else do we think's here?
That's the only 6 that I know that's around us. I mean,
Do we think we know of any more names of the other 4?
well, that could be the residents that used to be here. Do you know any of the residents, Jim, that was here? What's the name of the guy that cusses a lot to go
Paul.
like the stairs?
Paul's the...
Paul.
Yeah.
He's always around.
And then we had 2 ladies who used to be up on the third floor. They're present a lot, but I can't remember their names now.
And
I
for,
was just up there in the, what's the room beside the bathroom up there?
Not the Rose?
Rosebud, Rosebud room. I felt a little sensitivity in that room.
Okay.
So I wouldn't know. I haven't been up here in a long time, and
Well, we haven't done a table tipping back here in probably a year.
like forever.
Yeah. Well, they were doing the radio broadcasts up here.
Yeah.
so for those that are watching on
Save.
my YouTube channel, please comment. If you like it, like it. If you haven't subscribed, it just takes a moment of your time. And it's important that you comment, good, bad, or indifferent, but just be respectful is all I'm asking.
What did it say, Mike?
Bye. So somebody left the room. We're not sure who it is, but one of the 6 left the room. So I guess goodbye to that person.
Let's run for the heck of it. Let's just run a 2-minute segment, see if we pick up any voices. So, Spirit, I'm going to do a 2-minute recording here. If you would like to tell us your name or just say hello or signify we're here, let's introduce ourselves to you. I'm Jim.
I'm Mike.
I'm Jerry.
And we certainly are open to any kind of communication tonight. You have my permission to use my energies to manifest or to help present to any of this equipment. None of this will harm you or alter your abilities in any way. It's just a means we have of sort of seeing where you're at or being able to identify where you're at. So I'm going to run a little 2-minute segment here. If you would kindly say something or anything, we'll play it back and see what we got.
And just wanted to say one thing on the Spirit Talker, hear us.
Okay, so start of session. I know there's some partying going on. We're having bleed through from downstairs in the winery. But please make yourself known in any capacity. We are pleased to be in your presence this evening. Thank you.
Do you mind if I ask a question?
No.
Spirit, whenever I was showing everybody on TikTok here, I know you don't understand what that means, but whenever I was showing everybody on my phone the pin or the Rosebud room, I'm sorry, and I felt something there and I heard something tap on the floor. Can you give us a name of who I was feeling up there? Please.
And again, you could say that name and I'll pick it up on the recording.
Yes.
While it's in my mind, Jerry, too, if you're available this Thursday at 6, we have our next Historical Society meeting.
Okay, great.
Okay?
Great.
So interesting. I got hear us, where am I, anybody, I've spent years here, and Carl
Carl.
on the Spirit Talker.
I wonder if that was the...
Spent years here, so that means that there is a resident spirit here.
Yeah, they were 15 years
Yeah.
in operating as a... Yeah.
Was your name Carl? Could you ring the bell twice if it's Carl that's trying to tell us that message, please?
And again, thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Right on cue.
So we'll have to obviously look through the records to get the last name of Carl. And let me just go on the top of my head. So if this is Carl, were you here in the Hoover House in the 1950s? Could you ring the bell? 1950s. How about 1960s? All right, so I probably got a no for the 50s there. If you spent time here in the 1970s? How about 1940s? Yeah, I don't know what years they were in operation.
I'm going to think like 70s and 80s, somewhere in that frame.
So would it be the 1980s then, when you spent time here as a resident? All right, so honestly not sure on that.
Okay, I'm going to play this back and just see if we got an EVP here, guys.
Okay. So Jim's going to play it back. For those that don't know what an EVP is, it's electronic voice phenomenon.
Okay, so start of session. I know there's some party going on. We're having bleed through from downstairs in the winery. But please make yourself known in any capacity. We are pleased to be in your presence this evening. Thank you.
I probably should have shut that one door. May or not have helped.
Yeah, we can close the door.
Honestly, I think it's just bleeding through the window and
Maybe,
and up
yeah.
through the floor. If they want to speak, you'll hear.
Do you mind if I ask a question?
No.
Spirit, whenever I was showing everybody on TikTok here, I know you don't understand what that means, but whenever I was showing everybody on my phone the pin or the rosebud room, I'm sorry, and I felt something there and I heard something tap on the floor. Can you give us a name of who I was feeling up there? Please.
And again, you could say that name and I'll pick it up on the recording.
Yes.
While it's in my mind, Jerry, too, if you're available this Thursday at 6, we have our next Historical Society meeting.
Okay. Great.
Okay?
Great.
Interesting.
I got, hear us, where am I, anybody, I've spent years here in Carl.
Carl.
And now I'll prove I'm here. I was stationed here. You don't have to prove you're here. We know we're not alone.
Years here, so that means that there is a resident spirit here.
Yeah, they were 15 years in operating as a, yep.
Was your name Carl? Could you ring the bell twice if it's Carl that's trying to tell us that message, please?
And again, Thank you.
Thank you. All right, right on cue.
So we'll have to obviously look through the records to get the last name of Carl, and let me just go on the top of my head. So if this is Carl, were you here in the Hoover House in the 1950s? Could you ring the bell? 1950s. How about 1960s? All right, so I probably got a no for the 50s there. If you spent time here in the 1970s, how about 1940s? Yeah, I don't know what years they were in operation.
I'm going to think like 70s and the X-70s.
Here in the how about 1960s? All right, so I probably got a no for the 50s there. If you spent time here in the 1970s, how about 1940s?
So it's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what
I got the
years
green light
they were
on the
in operation.
70s, and when they heard 40s, it went no.
Like 70s and the 80s, somewhere in that frame.
So would it be the 1980s then, when you spent time here as a resident?
Sounds like a good possibility that was the 1970s. That they spent some time here, whether it was Carl and whoever else, as we got the green
whenever
light
they
again.
left here, the nursing facility, I think they moved down the street.
Yeah, just down the street. Yep, they did.
That's another place I'd like to go down and just investigate it around in the lobby.
Yeah.
Because there's history in that too.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
I think that was a verification of what you said on both accounts, Jerry.
What's that?
That they moved down the street, and as far as you wanting to get there and investigate. Thank you. So we'll go a little bit longer on this video, but along with my good friend James Wyrick, and we have Jerry Swope, this is Mike Simpson. You're watching on my YouTube channel, Mike Simpson Paranormal, once again. Bigger and better things in 2026. If you like the video, please hit like. If you'd like to share it, share it. If you hadn't subscribed, take a moment of your time. And please comment what you like, what can be better, and things that you don't care for. Constructive criticism is always appreciated.
We've been told by, what's the name of that facility just down the street? Oh, I can't remember.
Well, I know what it is, but
The something house, right?
Yeah, my daughter used to work there.
We've been told by some of the workers at that house that some of their residents come up here and some of our residents go down there in the spirit world. Are you familiar if that is an occurrence? If it is, could you trigger?
Like you.
Could you trigger either the bell or make one of our pieces of equipment go off to verify that?
Thank you. They said we like you. We appreciate that.
Just agreed on my question.
And the bell ringing.
And thank you.
Thank you. It's always even better when we get more than one piece of equipment verifying.
Where are you from?
I am from Detroit, Michigan. I'll let my friends tell you where they're from, starting with Jerry.
Yeah.
I am from Hagerstown, Maryland.
And I'm from originally near Washington, D.C.
So our question is, whoever asked that question, where are you from, please? Are you from Pennsylvania? Wow, that was a quick...
Yeah.
All right. Are you from... Okay. I read my mind. I was going to say Gettysburg. Are you from Waynesboro, Pennsylvania? No? Okay. Are you from Greencastle?
That's what I was just thinking.
Wow.
I was thinking
Thank
that
you.
in my mind, literally.
Yeah, that
You
was,
were asking
yeah.
that.
All right. Well, thank you. I have worked in Greencastle. I've passed through Sassel. Easy for me to say. Greencastle. It is a nice city, so I will say that. So yeah, welcome. No, there is no threats of anything or anyone here.
Now, everything's really copacetic. It's very comfortable and enjoyable spending time with you, Energies.
And we greatly appreciate it, as we believe Eleanor has visited us. Former residents here have been visiting with us. And one more time, Jerry, the name of the doll that you think?
It should be Amy. Did I say Amy?
No, I thought...
We were getting a bunch of Amy's.
Yeah, we had talked about Amy, if they were possibly talking about my son's mom,
Rope
Amy.
torture.
Yeah, no rope torture here. Now, I can't remember the name without going back on the video of possibly the doll's name. But we've had, Jerry had mentioned he had thought at least 6 of you were here at one time. Is there still 6 of you here? Could you give us a sign, please? Any way that you'd like to... Oh, okay, yes. Thank you. All right. So once again, whether you're watching this in Pennsylvania or you're watching this in Australia, if you ever get a chance, please come to the 1912 Historic Hoover House in Waynesboro, Pennsylvania. Even if you're not into the paranormal, it's a beautiful bed and breakfast. They have a winery.
I'm only 8.
And apparently we have some children in the room that we can't see. But yeah, definitely go to the Facebook page. Contact Pam Berry or Steve Berry, the managers of the Hoover House, and they will hook you up with a room. We have events throughout the year if you are into the paranormal, but it's the 1912 Historic Hoover House in Waynesboro, Pennsylvania. And you will be greeted by many of our friends that we can't see necessarily. Thank you. But they will ring the bell, and they will also give other signs that they're present. It's just a beautiful place to come visit for any reason. So this is Mike Simpson, YouTube channel, thanking my friend Jim Wyrick, Jerry Swope. And until next time, once again, Mike Simpson Paranormal YouTube channel. Please like it, subscribe, and share. Peace out for all. Or peace out for now.